Hello, world. It is September 30th, 2024. I said I was not going to do one more climate change emergency protest, and this is sort of one, but not really. But it's an indication of where we are with our politicians in the United States. Right now, Hurricane Helene hit on September 25th, I think it was, and then on September 26th, it was full-on disaster in much of the South. And now we have 7 states with over 120 dead and no military intervention. And they're saying, let FEMA handle it. FEMA cannot handle this event. Okay, this is a total disaster in the whole Southeast. So, you vote for these politicians and you keep expecting something different to happen. They're all about campaigning. They don't want to offend anyone. They don't whatever. I tell you what's going to happen is you're going to have a full-on insurrection going on down south with people getting killed for food and supplies and trying to save their family and getting out of there. And people are just going to outright die. And this is a result of Biden's incompetence, Harris's incompetence, and Trump's incompetence, and that they're not doing anything on Biden and Harris's point, but also that Trump is not calling out the federal government to embarrass them, to make them intervene with military troops. There are like 80 military bases down south. And right now, none have been called out. You got Camp Lejeune, which is a crack Marine base. You got Fort Rutger in Alabama, which is a giant helicopter base. So, you know what? I'm going to make this short and sweet. Your politicians are not on your side. You think they're going to be with you when climate change hits full on, which it did to these people down south. This is a climate change example where a Category 4 hurricane popped out of a Category 0 in 12 hours, okay? The oceans are a lot warmer. The Gulf of Mexico is extremely warm. That's why this thing blew up. The jet stream is shredded because there's no longer a push from the polar regions. So the difference between the cold air in the polar regions and the warm air in the tropics is getting closer and closer together. You're getting Rossby waves, and this is what happens. We have dead air. We haven't had any air blowing in Pennsylvania in, I don't know, 5 days, 6 days, 8 days, whatever it's been. This is really weird. Nothing's moving. This is an example of climate change, and I'm going to call this climate change number 295 protest. See you later.